Hi friends, welcome to Aishusdiy. Today we will design a project with Sam's Bead Box subscription for the month of September 2021. They have this beautiful dagger beads and it's described as B grade because there is some scratching. Yeah, they give honest tags. Okay, so and then it came with the half a strand of this pretty coin beads. I really love this gemstone, and then I think it's iolite or zoite, something like that. Let me check. Oops, bumped into the camera. Sorry about that. So, okay, I'm checking the list. 15-inch strand. Okay, this one is 3mm. Check glass, all are check glass. Okay. Rhodonite, aventurine, red aventurine, ruby, zoyasite, faceted coin, 4mm, 7.5-inch strand. That's exactly what we are looking at, and I really like these beads a lot, and I want to highlight these beads. As you can see, it's very, very pretty. It's coin. So we have that, and then we have these ones are AB frosted saucer serene pink, 6x2mm, and we have 50 pieces in that. And I'm gonna just design a chain, and I have this finding in my collection, and then I took some chain. I cut about 2 pieces of 10-inch chain. So I cut 2 pieces of 10-inch chain for the project. And first what I want to do is, oopsie daisy, I just dropped all the gold beads right there. Okay, never mind, we have our bead scooper right here, and this will probably need it. So this one is a metallic spacer beads. I think these are 1mm, so I'm using that from my stash. And then they have this one I forgot to actually and I was unboxing, I didn't even show this bead. It's a lotus sign pressed check glass coin beads, and there was, I think, I'm not so sure how many was there. It was there, but I didn't use it. I don't know if I'm going to use it now, but I'm just keeping it there. And we need some head pins. I have some head pins. If you don't have head pins, you can use wire, but the problem with this bead is it's a very teeny tiny hole, so you need to make sure your wire fits through it. 20 gauge would be ideal. So on these dagger beads we are using that. So now I have started this, but I want to start with the chain. So we need some jump rings, that's for sure. So I'm gonna get some jump rings, which is gold jump rings. That's what I want. I had some jump rings somewhere differently. Never mind. I have here some jump rings. I'm gonna get some jump rings for myself. So we will use some jump rings. It's better if you have a smaller jump rings, which I happen to not have it, so I am going to use what I have. So first of all, I'm going to take my tweezer nose pliers. We don't need this, and I need a bent nose plier, wire cutters, round nose pliers, all the usual stuff, nylon jaw pliers of course. So to open and close a jump ring, the bent nose pliers are the best, trust me. So here we go. Twist it open, add it to this chain. I got a spool from BB Craft. during Thanksgiving. That's what I'm using. Okay, you can use a jump ring right here, or you can make a S-link. I would like to use an S-link just because this jump ring is humongous. So I have made myself some 8 lengths. This is just very useful. You can also use jump ring. So I am just using this. It's very simple to make. You can make multiple of them and keep it. So I make it whenever I get time. And if I have scrap wires, I always make this 8 links and keep, just in case if we want to use it in any project we want. So add this, then open up the other one and add this finding to it. Now we have this attached. Okay, now I am going to actually focus on the center part of this, and then probably this one right here. So if I do this much, it's a little bit bigger, so I don't need this bead right here. So I can just go ahead and add this one without, I just want to focus on this bead. So I didn't add any metallic beads in the middle because this itself is beautiful, and I don't want to bring anything anymore in this line. So there is 4 and I'm doing 8. I just measure it. You can use any beads in this place you want. You have seed beads, you have crystals, you have gemstones, round, oval, whichever it is. You can use any small beads you want. And if this finding you have a bigger one, then you can use a bigger one as well. But I don't know if it will give the same result. But yeah, this is good enough. So here my head pin ends this side, because this side is the one, the left side is the one which can be opened. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend my wire on the left, so this one will close in the right. So then measure about approximately 1 centimeter. Oops. Oh, that one broke actually. The gemstone broke. Ah, that was so delicate. I didn't realize. See, it broke into 2 pieces. Okay. They are very delicate. Now it's not even going inside. Okay, let's just straighten this bend a little bit and then try. Yep, now it's fine. Just watch out. So in this is so small you cannot make an S-link. If you have a little bit bigger than that, then you can make one S-link with that wire, leftover wire. Okay, so I made this. This is about to be right. So what you want to do is you want to make some head pins. You want to make some bars. So this is like a bar necklace, but except we have a finding in the bottom, and then we are going to add dangles with this finding, and there is loops over here. So I'm just looking at this, and then I'm going to string one more strand of this. I don't want to, you can also use the dagger beads if you want right here, and then finish it off. but I want to use the dagger beads like this. Okay, so we will use the gemstones for the bar necklace and also this lentil beads. We previously got in Sam's bead box a lentil bead, which is like little bit um, like it didn't have this AB finish or this AB coating, so it was plain, but this was nice. I think on the side it will be visible that it has that AB finish. So 8 of these coin beads is the one that I'm using, but as I said, you can use any beads if you want. And also you can use the um, metallic beads, but this line I just want to use this bead. So one of this, one of that. So if you alternate, it looks kind of nice. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna alternate this. So I'm just looking at it and just gonna bend the wire. All you got to do is, if you use some other beads, all you need to do is just look at how the measurement, how long it is. Is the bead small or long, depending upon the size. If you use a larger bar, it won't be like a bar, then it will be the focal, like a big focal kind of a thing. I don't know if it will look nice, but you can actually add this directly. But if you want a lot of movement, you can add small jump rings to this side and add it, but I don't intend to do it, so I'm just directly adding this to this. Okay, snip off about a centimeter is all you need for a loop. So snip off the excess and then make a loop. Take your round nose pliers and make a loop. So we did 3. So the number is also totally up to you. You don't have to do a lot. If you don't want to, you can do as much as you want. So the next one will be this lentil bead and spacer bead. So this spacer, you can use any spacer you want, daisy spacers, metallic spacer, or you can use seed beads in between. That will also look very pretty. I just wanted some of the gold because I didn't use any gold element on the gemstone bar. I just want it here at least, right? That's what my thought process is. But if you guys like it, otherwise you can use whichever ones you have available in your stash, and whichever ones looks nice. Just keep it. Don't feel shy to use different colors, and because sometimes we were in our head, the color combination might not look obviously good, but when you put it together, it might strike. So always these bead boxes, that's why I just mostly stick to what the beads that come with the bead box, not because I cannot use my stash, but because I can actually, it's a challenge to use the available colors, limited colors that you have available with you, limited resources. Your resources is very limited to what you got in the bead box, except for the findings and stuff. and one strand of that, and then our gemstone. Check again before you make a loop. I'm snipping off about a centimeter of wire, just leaving about a centimeter of wire, and then making my loop. That's done. I forgot to do this, and I don't know if I want to do one more or I just want to stop there. I am not very sure. Okay, so that's about 5, and I think I can make one more set, which is like one of this and one of that, and I'll see. So I wanted to do the daggers like this for the dangles here. So one dagger and one of this coin bead, and then wrap it. For this I'm using 24 gauge wire from Bead Landing Michaels. That's what I'm using to build these. Let's connect these to the chain first, and then we'll come back to the dagger part. So first, let me take my pliers and open up one of the loop, and then add it to the loop immediately after the soak, or where the soak is inside, or if you guys are using jump ring, where the jump ring is. So just make sure it's nice, and okay, not the so right next to that link, because it's not going inside. So I'm just going to open up the other link, just like so, and then add it to the immediate next link of the chain after the jump ring, and then close it and check if everything is in place, which it is, right? I kind of like it. So this is how it will look. There is a little bit of a gap, and then our dangles will come, so it will look nice, right? So now open up the next link. This one is a small one, and this one is a little bit bigger than the other one, so you need to make sure that you have enough gap. So always work upside down, so it's easier for you to figure it out. So this is in the second link, third, fourth, and So this link right here. So I skip one to third link, I add this one because I don't want an awfully lot of gap between these bars, but it is a design preference. If you like gaps, then you can skip a couple more chain and then couple more links in the chain and then add your bars. If not, you can follow mine. So 1, 2 and the third. So same here, 1, 2 and the third. So when you're doing it, and see if it is okay. So when you do it, make sure you opened up the loop nicely. I didn't open up the loop nicely, I guess. Just a little bit more. Okay. This is a little bit tough, but if you want to do use a jump ring, that will be much more easier for you than opening and closing the loop. But the distance seems to be good, right? Yeah, I think so. So now the next bar is this one right here. Open up the loop and I skip again 3 links, 1, 2 and 3, and add it. It's easy to add this side, it's not that easy to add the other side, right? Okay, now take this and skip 3 links, put it in the third link. Okay, there we go. This one went well. Okay, and now check after adding everything. Just please check and see if you like the distance between those. If not, you can actually change it if you want to, but make sure you check. This one is a little bit on the top side, I guess, but I'm fine with it. That's good. Now I'm opening up the other one and doing the same, skipping 3 links, 2 links and putting in the third one. So when you do it, make sure your chain is straight. 1, 2 and 3. So I have attached all these bars to this chain, and now we shall concentrate on the daggers. So I made one and I saw it's pretty easy. So all you need is some 24 gauge wire, not a lot, about 2 inches or so is enough. Let me just measure and see how much do we need. Yeah, like 2.5 inch probably. Yeah, to be on the safer side, I'll take 2.5 inch. The first time when I did it, I didn't measure. So here we go. We need these beads as well. So a couple of them right here and a dagger bead. Put the dagger bead inside just like so. So one end is has 1/3 of the wire and the other end has 2/3, and just make it both come towards each other and pinch it at the top just like that, and bend the wire which is short, and then wrap it once and twice, and that's all I did last time. So I have this headpin kind of a thing. Now all you need to do is take the coin bead and put it on top. Take our round nose pliers, and so this is how I want it. This is the front of the dagger, because the front of the dagger has an AB finish and the back doesn't. Back is plain, as you can see. So I want the front to be shown, and these loops are facing the front, right? So when I make a loop this side, it will be opposite. So I want to make it perpendicular to the dagger bead. So I bend it like this backwards 90 degrees, reposition my pliers and take it around, and then we have this loop. So this short tail out here, you can snip it off actually. You don't need it anymore. And then you can just tuck the tail in a little bit, okay? And then this one. So just open this loop up a bit. Make sure the AB finish is on the top. So I'm just skipping one loop and going into the other, okay, just like so. From the back, that's where the dagger will face the front. So now hold your loop, and then there we go, and make your wrap. So 2 inches of wire is more than enough. I have 26 gauge wire in my hand, okay? So I'm not making a lot of loops. I'm just making 2 loops, and that's more than enough. And then I'm just going to snip off the excess wire. And then if there is a short tail, make sure that you tuck the tail in, okay? Which I do have a short tail, so I'm tucking that in, as you can see. Be very gentle though, because see, this dagger is standing a little bit off, so I'm just twisting this loop right here. So as you can see, we made another loop. So like this, I'm gonna make some more, and all these things are gonna be the daggers and the ruby soilite beads. And then again, we need 2 inches. I would like to not I would just like to eyeball it, okay? Now add the dagger beads, okay, 1/3 on one side, and actually, there we go, and press it like that, pinch it on the top, and then take the short tail and wrap it around once and twice. That's good enough. I don't want a lot of wire to show. I want the beads to be the focus. So I'm just going to snip off this short tail. Take my coin bead, add it to the top, Put my round nose pliers on top, bend it to 90 degrees, reposition your pliers and bring it around, making a loop. And once you make the loop, just open it up a tad bit and add it to this binding from the back. That way the dagger with the AB finish will face the front. So there we go. And you need a teeny tiny pliers to actually kind of do that. There we go. And now we're able to hold it so that I can make my wrap properly. And then you snip it off. Make sure if there is a tail, you tuck the tail in. So I will do 2 more and I'll see you guys back. So I have made 4 dangles here. I'll make 1 more dangle with you guys. Actually I made all the 5 dangles. I'm so sorry. Hi friends, welcome back. I made 5 dangles, just skipping one of the loop in the findings, but it just looks a little bit odd. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add 1 more here, so it kind of looks even more nice, I guess. So we shall have 2 pieces of wire about 2 inch or so. Take our dagger bead, put it inside, and then 1/3 on one side, 2/3 on the other. Pinch it on top and bend the short wire and start wrapping once and twice, and then snip it off. Now we have this right here. All we need to add is the gemstone coin beads and then make a wrap loop. Bend it, make a loop just like so, and then let's add it to this from the back. There we go. And then take your pliers, hold the loop that you made, and then wrap snip off the excess wire, then tuck the tail in, so 1 more we need to do. Bend it on top, pinch the 2 together, bend the short wire and wrap it around. Snip off the excess wire. Take your pliers, tuck the tail in, and then take the bead, gemstone bead, so I keep the loop on top, but this is the front which has the AB finish. So I bend it on the back, reposition my pliers, take it around, making a small loop, leave the loop open, and then take it here from the back. Okay, just like so. And then all you need to do is wrap it around, but you need to hold that small loop, and there we go. Snip off the excess wire, tuck the tail in, and we are done with the pendant part. All we need to do now is attach the, how pretty is that? I really like it. So now we need to do is attach the clasp to this. So I'm going to use a magnetic clasp because it's easy to put on and off. I really struggle. I think the lobster claw clasp is very secure than the magnetic clasp, but I love the magnetic clasp in the back. It's so easy to put on and take it off. So I have the small ones, the small one, teeny tiny ones, and then I need one more jump ring. So 2 jump rings to attach the magnetic clasp. Let me take my bent nose pliers and hold it over there. Open it up with another set of pliers. Take it to one end of the chain. And again, the magnetic clasp. Close it. Make sure it's nice and tight. Let's do the other jump ring as well. Okay, so first attach the chain, one end of the chain, and then to the other end of the clasp. Because it's magnetic, it's attaching to all the metals, right? There we go. Now it's closed, it's done. So I really like this. I have still a little bit of beads left, like this much, which I am thinking of using it for the earrings. Just a little bit left, but I really like how this necklace turned out to be. If you guys like it too, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos every day almost. It comes around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.